Hello, Celestial Captains. This is Crimson, and you're watching some FTL. I'll pick up where you left off after having a pretty tough time at the end of that last sector. Took a lot of hull damage when you didn't need to, and just couldn't take out a ship that was really messing with us when it didn't need to. But we're going to make sure that doesn't happen again. Get our Shields 2 online for when our Zoltan shield goes down. We have our defense drone 1 ready to go. Plenty of crew. Still in Nebula, though. So hopefully we'll get some more crew out of this. Of course, really want to find that shop, and we're hoping that our weapons will get up there. There's nothing here save for vast rows of glass reflecting rays from the distant sun. It's very purple for a change. Them uncharted nebulas. I miss the nice plants in the background. They were pretty nice. So we have all seen this one before. We will get to the station, and hopefully that station will reveal to us a shop in this area. Looks like they have a dual laser and a pretty hefty ion there. So we're going to want to deal with that. It's 3 shields, of course, so we're going to have to time our shots very well to get our halberd shot across. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. And of course more misses. Because, you know, missing all the time, that's fine. Who doesn't want to miss? Well, we got some damage in. It'll have a harder time dodging now with that damage to the engines and the piloting. Okay. Hopefully now, even though I missed again, I'll be able to take down a shield. There we go. So we can just focus on just firing away. Make sure you get a shot on those weapons, just in case. But yeah, now this ship is toast. So not too much to worry about there. Those extra shields are getting more difficult. Nothing useful on the station, of course. Of course. Why would they give me something useful? Thank you, shop. I have a nice shop there. We're going to try to get a little more scrap before heading there. This is going to be a tough one. We have seen this event before, but it looks like they only have 2 shields for a change, but it looks like a burst laser 2 at least there, and ion. So not too much to worry about, so repugnant! Arm the weapons! Okay, it was a burst laser 3, not a burst laser 2. That's not too great. Can we have a missile since we've got these defense drones just sitting around? Alright, so we don't need shield power at the moment, because we have our Zoltan shield up still. So they powered down their shields when the ion, or the plasma storm hit. So we can go ahead and just take some free shots off, see if we can power down that burst laser before they get going. Hopefully we will. Gonna make sure our halberd beam goes across their shields as they're powering up, but again, you see this rock fighter has plenty of rooms lined up for you to get a nice halberd beam shot. And look at that. Whew. So now we just sit back and let autofire do the job for us. We are out of oxygen on our ship, but without any doors open, we really don't have to worry about that. 8 missiles, 2 drone parts, and 20 scrap. I didn't get enough scrap from that last automated ship. Well, the deal is tempting, although I do have a lot of stuff. The rock ship hails.
Enough! We were told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace.
I am going to a store, so I want to try to get as much scrap as I can out of these guys. So, and you know, it's not like they're going to get any extra shots. More fuel. Oh, but we did get extra scrap out of that one, even without the scrap recovery arm. Do we want to risk it on another jump? I think I shall make one more jump before heading to the store, since the rebels haven't shown up in this sector yet. A black market weapons trader. I'll spend you a tale of shoot me, please. Okay, a missile. Oh, we finally get to use our drone. I'm going to deploy it right away. And a heavy laser 2, so that may take out my Zoltan shield, and they're going to be able to board me. Hopefully, I'll have a little bit to say about that. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't a very good shot. But luckily we got enough damage done so we can get a halberd beam across. And we got their laser down, or their missile down. I'm just off with the weapons right now. These Yeah, we did enough damage to, so we don't have to worry about too much. We're still worried about the boarding. Oh. Oh my god, that deal. 57 scrap and a drone, so that's 72 scrap. Oh man, I'm loving this. You. Oh yes, they teleported aboard my ship. Right as I completed the surrender option, so they teleported right back. It's awfully kind of them. Okay, you discover cluster Federation ships taking shelter in the folds of the nebula. I'm sorry, we've got nothing to give you, but we need scrap to keep the engines running. You sense they'll strike a trade. Now I can definitely grab the cloaking. It'll accent my shields nicely. Gotta think about the crew teleporter. It may give me some more blue options for crew. My weapons are pretty good. Anti-ship drone is also tempting, but that's gonna mean more system power. I definitely don't want to do boarding. I just buy this for the blue options. Well, we'll fix the ship up as it's nearly destroyed. Then look at our options. Don't need anything really here. Just look at that. Look at all that fuel. Sure glad I wasted money on that. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass up on that because I'm going to need more power for my systems. So we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely gonna need at least one more power for the cloaking system that I just got online. We'll see how that goes as we progress. Navigating the fog blind. Oh, this guy again. Overlooked nebula, very dangerous. Next time humans all die. There won't be a next time. Mantis bomber, missile bomber, but no lasers here to worry about. So that's nice. And we can duck under those missiles. I don't know why I just wasted the drone part, but I got plenty. Don't need to worry about that. And I would not like to get boarded by Mantis. So, what am I going to want to take out? Probably the shield, so I can finish it off quickly. Okay, so we're going to wait for them to fire their double missile, and we're going to duck under it. Dark cloak. Ooh boy. Hopefully this will take out at least one of the shields. Nope. Well, nothing really to worry about anyway. With our firing capacity now, we should be able to take them out before we have anything to worry about. Especially with our drone managing to shoot all of their missiles down. But their teleporter's going to come online. That's not too good. They can't dodge right now, so yeah, just nice little shot. Well, they don't even have that much hole. So as long as I deal with their boarding, yeah. So, how can I air out that room to get them to run to the mid-bay? You know, I think I can go ahead and air out my own mid-bay just to try to get them out of there faster. There we go. Them there, close all doors, and power up. Ship dealt with. And of course, good old auto-fire let us deal with the crew on our ship while their enemy ship was being dealt with easily because we have a pretty good weapon system. Definitely could be better. And now since we tricked them into running into our medbay to fight by airing out the rest of the ship, don't have to worry about how strong they are. If necessary, we could have diverted more power to the medbay to deal with them, but we're fine. Of course, luckily our guy was standing in the door control, which is one of the worst places to have boarded, because you can hardly control where they go without any doors, and without the doors you can't stop fires. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to engage? Let's try to chase them. You follow their vapor trails and surf onto their 6 o'clock. Weapons hot. Oh, them drones, eh? Well, I guess our Pegasus missile won't be much use against the 3 shields, but it looks like it's a dual laser. Might be a basic. Not too much to worry about there. So we can just shoot them. Shoot them up good. Just gonna have to wait for all our weapons to get in sync. Hopefully neither of those are a... Oh, yeah, nothing to worry about. Neither of those are a Defense Drone 2, and we won't have the same issue we had with the other ship. And of course one is. Well, hopefully we'll bring that one down with this laser. Gotta make sure to line it up extra well so we can get all the rooms we want. Well, we took one down. I'm not sure it was the one we were looking for. Hopefully they won't be able to repair that quickly. They have a lot of system power going around that it's quite concerning. Yeah. Well, we're not having much luck so far. Their defense drone 2 is still online. So this is going to be a much slower fight, but hopefully it's not going to end up like that last one. It may just as well. Well, we'll keep that in mind. We have some more shields this time, so there's less to worry about. We probably should be thinking about getting our third shield online. If those misses, it's going to be really hard to get through this. Could try the missiles, but that's going to be even harder than it was before with that second defense drone online. Oh, we managed to get through. We can do some more damage here. Okay, so try to get it right in there in the drone control. Get it all the way down to the engines. Now, of course, they did manage to do some damage to me, but all they hit was the med bay, so there's nothing to worry about there. Though these defense drone 2s really having their way with me. That's pretty upsetting. Okay, so another shot from there. Ah, didn't get me that time. Of course, I didn't get you to shoot down the ion blast and not the whole laser, so you're going to get all your systems right back on up. A nice slow fight. Alright, so we're going to get some more damage in here. No more missing from me. Boy, please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. It is tempting to just end this fight right now by accepting that, but that is nowhere near enough scrap, you jerks. Okay, so looks like I missed the weapon system with that beam. But, yeah, nothing to worry about right now. 2 hull, just next time I get all my weapons through, like right now, we'll be able to take them out. No problems. Okay. Ta-da! Better give me lots of scrap for that. 30. Oh, jeez. Look at my unbridled excitement at the 30 scrap you gave me. Okay, so it's going to be 100 to get the system power in my shields. That's a pretty good idea right now. And it's going to be a little bit more to get the power up and running to have those shields online, along with the defense 2. And we're not going to have that happening anytime soon if we keep hitting empty sectors like that. That's a little rough. Of course, we haven't hit any of the options for our improved med bay to give us more crew members. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. I could attempt to stay hidden and just not get loot from this, or I could fight them. I think I'll fight them. Okay, so that's only 2 shields for a change, which is quite nice. A burst laser 3, so I should be able to take that offline before it fires. And duck under it if it does, and just a heavy laser and a basic laser, so 2 damage, or 3 damage to my Zoltan shield. And 5 shots from a long time away, so nothing to worry about. Okay, that's offline. Shields are down, and we will send a nice laser through here. Of course, they did have the boarding thing, but with our doors too, there's really nothing to worry about at all from that. And there is a nice offline of the burst laser 3. So there's nothing to worry about at all. And just leisurely take our time taking them out. They did get our Zoltan shield offline. I will not accept surrender. I will deal with your crew on my ship. Okay, so it did sound like you got people aboard my ship, but none of my systems are taking damage, so I'm going to go ahead and air out all of my systemless rooms. I'll even air out there, just in case. Who knows where you guys are. I'll have door control too. Are you guys here? Did that teleport go off? Sounds like it didn't. Okay. Nothing more about there. Store. Hopefully we'll find some weapons or a nice augment in there. That would be very helpful. Like an ion bomb would be perfect, or even just a burst laser 2. The drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the rebel expansion, or maybe they're seeking to use this number for cover. Regardless, it identifies you as hostile. It's got cloaking. I've got cloaking. It's got no shields. So, not too worried at all, especially with my Zoltan shields here. I'll go ahead and cloak under that just to buy myself some time. And man, is that cloaking level 3, really? Wow, this is a cloaking level 3 ship. We're going to take that out with our hull laser. Oh, actually no, that ion is having an easy time taking out our shields. They hit me with an ion bomb, but luckily they hit that in the systemless room. So no damage to my systems at all there. Ouch. So their dual laser managed to do some damage to me. A little frustrating. Though if I had lined up that hole smasher laser in a systemless room, it would have taken it out. But no worries. Everything's fine. Okay. There we go. So we didn't really have anything to fear from a ship with no shield, but they did manage to do a little bit of damage to me. That's my own fault for not microing a little better. I wasn't expecting their ion weapon to be able to keep my shields down that much. So we're going to make sure to charge up our Zoltan members full of life, because they don't have a lot of that to go around. Got to make sure they're tipped up. Okay, so we're going to head to this store, pair up, and see what it has for us. Hopefully weapons. Weapons. Well, weapons. Definitely got weapons. Oh, we could go for the Zoltan achievement of just having a crew of nothing but Zoltan. So that's a Burst Laser 3, and that is 4 power and a 19-second charge time. It's not very good, I'll be honest with you. It's nice if you have Weapon for Igniter, probably one of the best things you can have, but in my system, I really can't afford that 4 power for that 19-second charge time. I could potentially have it take the place of the Halberd Beam, which will sell for 35. And then I just need 1 more system power to get it online, but that is a heavy investment for something that is hard to use. It is hard to use. We'll take a look at the ship first. What do we have? So, we have an automated reloader, which will make that easy on us. Our Zoltan man on weapons is doing pretty good. And if we do have that powered up with 1 more system power, we will have 1 more to spare if we get something like an ion bomb. So I think we actually are going to grab that. And we're going to sell the Pegasus missile as well. So let's go to the store, buy you, and sell you 2. Pair up. Of course, in this sector it's costing 3 now to repair instead of normal 2. Yep, okay, looks like we're going with the heavy laser tactic. Do we need more crew? No, they're pricey. Gotta sell scrap for crew, it's rough. Okay, so we have our Burst Laser 3 online. It's gonna be very interesting when we get to the flagship, that's for sure. We don't have boarding this time. By choice. Now we gotta make it a little bit more interesting. Okay. A pirate ship arrived shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume it's a smuggler trying to save from the beacons. Now, because we have so much power and weapons, activate your advanced weapons threateningly. They hail you. There is no need for aggression. Perhaps this would convince you to look the other way. They'll bribe me, or I could fight them. I think I'll take the bribe and not have to deal with the fight. The fight may be a bit more valuable, but it could also go wrong, since we've seen a couple of those rebel ships that have been able to do some damage to us. It appears that an automated rebel scout is positioned with a nebula to warn of your passing. Well, yeah, you're running away. That's a thing. I'll power up my defense drone since you have 2 missiles there. I can't tell if that's a Burst Laser 2 or 3, but with our cloaking system, we're gonna bomb the hell out of you. Are you gonna take a shot? 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. Cloak under the lasers. And fire off a massive barrage of our own. Yeah, we'll swap this one over to weapons, because I'm not too worried about them getting away. Oh, jeez. That was not a good hit at all. A lot of dodge coming out of there. That was 5, 6, 7, 8 lasers that I only managed to do 1 system damage with, it looks like. And they just managed to take out my Burst Laser 3 as it was charging. That is not good. So, we're going to put that over there so it can get back online, since it's the most important thing we need right now. We'll get into our O2 since that was taken down. It's not looking good. I think I'm going to lose out here. Yep. See, when I took that damage to my Burst Laser 3, that was it. But you could avoid that by having it closer, so it's less likely to get taken out by that. That was my own fault for bad micro decision, and of course, geez, that was a rough ship. I'll say it. Had a lot of dodge, which is quite surprising. And of course the 2 anti-ship drones, or enemy combat drones, combined with the missiles in the burst laser 2. There's a lot to deal with, and we don't have much dodge or even 3 shields. So it looks like we're going to have to get out of here right away. Had our visit to the shop, so that'll be okay. And no events at this beacon. I think because we're Zoltan, we're going to go hang with the Zoltan. Hopefully we'll be able to build up our ship's defenses here, since our weapon system is strong enough to take out the flagship. But it's going to be a long, rough fight. We're going to need to get our defenses online. There appears to be a number of small stations nearby. Before you have time to scan them, warnings go off. A rebel teleporter was used in one of the stations. You've been boarded! You don't know how the intruders managed to get past your Zoltan energy shield. Zoltan worth the shield. Oh, you're gonna fight my med bay though. That is awfully kind of you. So just power up the med bay and watch them slowly die. Weapons guy needs some life, so he'll go in there. Of course, you noticed that my burst laser 3 went offline when I sent my Zoltan out of there. Like I was mentioning before, it's tough to deal with these Zoltan guys. The free power is nice, but it's a contingency. Contingency. I have to deal with them, and they're moving in and out of rooms. So that was dealt with. Get our burst laser back online. Another worthless jump. Quite sad about that. We really need scrap for our defenses right now. The tangled wrecks of many ships wait in dormancy here. You see lights flicker on what looks like debris. A rebel scout bursts out of the wreckage with its cloaking, missile, small bomb, and heavy laser 2. How long of cloaking is this going to be? Only level 2. That's not so bad. So, we'll set our ion blast on auto fire. And then we'll time our hull laser in with the burst laser. Okay. We'll go for shots on the weapons, because having their cloaking be up, that's not so bad. But man, by the looks of that, I should have targeted their piloting. I mean, that was... what was that, 4 misses and 8 shots? And I don't think they have 50% dodge. Not having that much power in all their other systems. So I'm definitely going to start needing to upgrade my engines here so I have some more dodge. Ugh. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. That wasn't even cloak dodging, that was just pure dodging. Well, that's FTL for you. Sometimes the ship just says, no, I'm not gonna let you hit me this time. You can just sit there and deal with it. I don't care if I can't damage you and there's nothing I can do but waste your time, you're gonna miss. Deal with it. So that was 4 out of 5 misses to get 1 damage into their piloting. That's right, they have 1 piloting. And you ion bombed my O2, because you're jerks like that, eh? Whatever. Yeah, get your cloak. Please don't repair your piloting before my next burst laser 3 volley goes off. That would be upsetting. Come on. Alright. So we can get that cloaking offline. So it's nothing but free shots from here. And we really don't have to worry about that too much. Alright. We fired off our hull laser before our burst laser was charged, but nothing to worry about. Well, we could have killed them in that time. But with their cloaking offline and their weapons not proving very deadly. The dodge is up again, but we took him on just fine. Okay, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. Hopefully that'll be enough to get our shields online sooner rather than later. It is a bit dangerous to be running around in Sector 6 without 3 shields, but luckily we have a Zoltan shield. Inside this nebula you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at the distance, even though to the naked eye. A Zoltan elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths to receive your just dessert. This is not a very good event. It doesn't really have a good payout either. I'm just going to leave. Your mission is to save the Federation, not to discover new wonders of the galaxy. You're prepared to jump. That event is quite likely to end with one of your crew being turned into a baby or something like that. It is a very rough one. You don't know how the intruders managed to get past your Zoltan energy shield, and they went right for the O2. But you know what's right next to the O2? The med bay. You know you can get suffocated out of the O2. So come at me, bros. Where are you going? Why do you want to go that way? What? Yeah. They boarded 4 guys into my O2, really? Really? I'll leave you guys a path to run to the medbay. Does that sound like something you might want to do? You really want to hang in my doors? Well, you're gonna suffocate in there. Where? What? What? You're going to my cloaking? Why would you do that? Well, I have fun suffocating to death, I guess. So are you gonna suffocate to death? Yep. Yep, they suffocated. Oh, that happened. That's what happens when you board a Zoltan ship, I guess. And that suffocating boarders is a very nice trick for any NG ships. And I'll be sure to go over that plenty in an NG ship run when I do that later. A ship with pirate markings demands your surrender. It is sad times that even when Zoltan space is best beset by pirates, you doubt these fools will be missed. Oh, that's a pike beam, looks like. Don't need any points in that, and a dual laser. Not too much to worry about, just gotta get our hull laser 1 and our burst laser 3 in sync. I'm very sad that I have to rely on our hull laser 3. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. Which is miss. Gotta miss when you gotta miss, which is all the time, it seems. This isn't a burst laser 3, it's a miss laser 3. Ready to see me miss some more? I am. Let's look at it go. Man, we even did some damage to their piloting and still missed like that. Well, now that we know they got plenty of power for autopilot, we'll target the unrepairable engine room. Hopefully we'll get some more through. Man, that was 3 damage. So they have at least 4 engines. That could explain why they dodged so much. But I think we can go for some shots off into their shields. Not managing to time it right. Okay. Well, we eliminated some dodge, and they're not really able to do much damage to us because they're not very in sync. So, let's get their shields completely offline. 3 fuel, 1 drone parts, 3 scrap. No way! I need a lot more scrap, especially now since I'm missing so much. Come on, hull laser. You can take out the shields. There you go. Shields are still online. Oh. Without the dodge and the shields, my burst lasers do a tell right through them. 48 scrap for that. Now I can definitely start thinking about getting my defenses up. There's a store right there, though, so if I see a weapon pre-igniter in there, I want to have enough to buy that. Zoltan ship is waiting at this beacon. They request your identification, but radiation from the sun and the system is disrupting your communication. They take your signs for aggression, move into attack. That's what they're moving into attack with, huh? Wow. I almost feel sorry for them. Okay, so we'll tear through the Zoltan shield like it's cheese. Dodgy cheese. Oh, we actually did something to their shields for a change. That's nice. Hull laser, please eliminate the dodge chance. No. We'll go with the 4-man engines with our burst laser, see what we can get from it. Oh, yeah, that was it. There we go. We did some damage there. Okay, we'll switch the burst laser to there and the hull laser to there. Since they're not really doing anything to us, don't need to worry about their weapons first. Aha, you thought your shields were online, but little do you know that burst laser 3 was coming! Ow, ow. Man, they did 2 damage to me. I'm upset. I am genuinely distraught by that. Oh, but look at that, 53 scrap for what, 2 hull damage? Do I want to make my jump to the store now? I don't think I do. Although, what can the store offer me? Some augments and some weapons. Do I need that much scrap to go to the store? I don't. If I go to the store now, I can work my way around this way, and I think I will. Just to be safe. Alright, store. You better have something good. A heavy laser one. A small bomb, though. That sounds really useful right now. It's sad to say that that is actually useful. Heavy laser Mark 1. Not really. It is only 1 power, though, for another laser, but I'd rather have the bomb, especially with 30 bombs to go around. And I could get that online right away, but I think I'd rather have another shield or more dodge. I think I will get my dodge up. Get 4 dodge, so we get our 40% dodge. So when we cloak, it goes up to 100%. Okay, so we're going to jump to the next sector right away. Nothing to wait around for. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser, NG escort, blah blah blah. Seeing you so many times, probably should have repaired at this store. Oh well. Oh well, no issues. Okay, so beam ion. That ion might be strong enough to take out our shield, but we have a Zoltan shield buffer to deal with. So we'll get you firing. Are you gonna be dodgy? Probably. We'll see. Of course they are. So, we'll have... Yeah, there we go. We should be able to auto-fire down this way. There we go. And with that down, we'll be able to turn our hull laser onto the weapons just in case they manage to hit us with our 40% dodge. Nothing to worry about, really. Yeah. But this is an NG ship, so they got plenty of repairs. But we got a breach. That's good. So yeah, nothing to worry about from this ship. Just the ion and the 3 beams, or the 2 beams. A lot of defenses on that ship. Luckily our first laser 3 is enough to get through it. We can have just the automated weapon reloader and not the weapon pre-igniter. I don't care for your deal station at all. The weapon pre-igniter would be very nice. The weapon pre-igniter has all your weapons charged up right away when you jump to a new sector, so you can just get an opening volley off right away. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has time to undergo a few scans. Well, I tried to participate in the study, but as soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. You hear the Zoltans yell in the distance, "We're being held hostage."
You don't know how the intruders managed to get past your Zoltan energy shield.
Their boarding option is a Zoltan and a human. Huh. Well, prepare to suffocate your way into my med bay. I'm gonna have to manage my power a bit here if I want to get my defense run online to stop that missile. But I have Zoltan energy shield, so I don't have to worry about it. What I do have to worry about is the 6 lasers they're set up with. So I'll power my med bay while they walk on board. I'm gonna have to take a shot at their weapons. We're gonna fire that off. Gonna unpower and power up the small bomb so we can get some of these systems offline. Okay, you have your fun there. Oh no, I let you board. That was my own fault there. I was a little distracted with my boarding, and I had to deal with that. Okay, so we're gonna just fire a ton of lasers at that weapon system. Alright, we got both of those offline. That's good. That's good. So you guys are still upset about that? Trying to get into my O2, eh? Well, you're gonna get out of my O2, because I say so. I'm gonna put a small bomb into your shields, because 3 is a lot. We're having a nice set of dodges going here. Come on, man. Come on, get into the med bay. Oh, and we didn't time our laser there, but... fine. I'll go fight you where you want me to. You're at 59, I'm gonna win this one. Where are you going? Where are you dodging? Okay, so now we finally got our last Zoltan shield with that missile, so I have a little bit to worry about. I'll take one more small ball on the shield since I have so many. And we'll try to sink my lasers this time, depending. Okay, that's a fire starter in there and the shield damage, so... You sent a slug and a mantis at my Zoltan. That's very mean, Kane. Well, our Zoltan are gonna run out of there. and we are going to try to suffocate them out of our rooms. Run, Zoltan, run! And I powered down my burst laser 3 because of that good old Zoltan thing. Oh god. I'm surprised they had enough crew that they wanted to send some over to my ship when there's a big old fire there, but I won't question it. I've got enough badness happening here to warrant questioning it. Okay, so Zoltan, you guys can walk back to your stations. Get our weapons back online as we sit here and AFK while they burn to death. You can heal up because you took some damage from being shot. Oh, you're getting your weapons online, jeez. Or your shields online. It's not a good thing for me. But you can see that I'm lazily managing my micro, not pausing as aggressively as I need to because our ship is strong enough to not have to worry about it. Yep, so they're going to go down in my next volley there. I had to worry about the boarding there, but by using the... Ooh, thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush the unsuspecting passersby. Please take this. Anti-ship beam drone. So that's going to be more useful than the defense drone 1 in the third phase of the flagship, but we'll go over that when we get there. It may be worth powering that, but we really should get a third shield online right away. In fact, I'll go ahead and do that now. We'll let our defense drone be down, because our Zoltan shield's been doing tons for us this run. More than I would like it to be doing, honestly. Yeah, so it looks like we're okay. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from space station. Blah, 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 blah. You don't know how the intruders managed to get past your Zoltan energy shield. Again. And my scanners have been down for so long. So they're in my doors. And that is a place they like to hang out, oddly. So we'll make sure to get the air out of that. Take 2 out of the shields that we got in there. How many of you are there? My god. So we're going to make sure our cloaking is aired out, so when they run in there, they'll have to run somewhere else. We'll make it a nice option for them to want to be inside of the med bay. Nope, we killed their crew, so they don't want to be in the med bay anymore. Where are you guys running? Okay, well, you can close these doors. Let's just laugh at the... oh, nope, they might make it into sensors that are down anyway. Are they gonna... yep, they made it in there. So we'll get oxygen in there everywhere and send our crew against the weakened from suffocation guys. It sounds like there's 2 of them. They're no match for Pilot Mantis and Squishy Human O'Regan. Oh, and our pilot is a level 1 combatant. Ah, boy. Have you ever thought you'd see the day that a Mantis is maxed out piloting? This isn't even in a Mantis ship. Well, another worthless jump, because, you know, we're not getting enough of those yet. Okay, next sector. What do you got? More fuel! No. No. I do not need more fuel right now. That store is nice. I'll jump to that. Or repair at that. I'll not have a lot of scrap at that. If you have a pig net, I'm going to be mad. A human ship hails. My friends! Please, there's nothing I don't have. There's nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around in my shop? And all you have is a crew teleporter. You're a jerk. I hate you. I hate you, human man. I'm getting genuinely upset at you, Run. You're not giving me good things. You're throwing distress all the way up there. When the rebels are right there and I need an exit. Throwing stuff in the very far corners. That's not a dick move at all. A rebel ship is guarding this beacon. You order a pursuit course and prepare to scratch up one more. Okay, so you have a beam drone. This is or a combat drone, I should say. Yeah, it's a tough one. A beam drone 2 or a anti-ship drone 2, combat drone 2, however you want to call it. So that's going to tear through my Zoltan shield really quick. How do I want to deal with this? The question is, what amount of dodge am I looking at? Well, go ahead and throw a bomb into their shields to get 2 damage on that. Now, so, we're going to have to think about that system repair drone coming down. We're going to go all aboard getting their weapons down. just to make sure we can't take any damage at all from that. Of course, we may have to get their drones down, because that system repair drone is going to make it pretty hard for our Burst Laser 3 to do a lot of damage. But we do have plenty of bombs if we get into a sticky situation, like now. It's not a nice situation to be in. Okay, make sure our lasers are in sync to deal with that. You notice their systems got all online very quick thanks to that system repair drone. Alright, that's good. Looks like they don't have much dodge for change. We'll go ahead and throw that cloak out there just to slow down their weapons and duck under that. Oh god. Well, good thing we timed that like that. So now we can send our Burst Laser 5 at their piloting, and I'm not going to accept a crummy little surrender like that. I will... Well, nah, we'll put that there. Should be able to finish it off with our whole laser, thanks to the 0 dodge and damage to their shields. And there you go. Your crummy scrap deal sucked, so you get to die. Okay, 82 scrap. We are going to have to fight the rebels there, it looks like. So, we're going to grab 2 more system power so we can get our defense drone online while having our 3 shields online. Alright, what have you got for me, Super Rebel Ship? You found the X beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to jump to the next sector. Or take them out easily. Maybe not so easily. I mean, look at that. 2 Burst Laser 2s and 2 missiles. And boarding. And a med bay. What is this thing? What is this elite fighter? It's madness is what it is. So I'm probably going to duck under those lasers, especially since I may have a chance to shoot down both of the missiles there. Okay, do I want to waste bombs on you? I sure do. Alright, we'll put the bomb in the piloting so our lasers can just tear into their shields with no dodge chance. Then we can turn that the other way. We'll put a bomb into your weapons just to be extra safe. Yep. So they're only going to be able to shoot 3 lasers now. All this that you're making me go through for 1 fuel, you're a big jerk, game. You're a huge, massive jerk. Come on, guys. You want to go to the... Oh, and without doors too now. Well, So, we will open these doors, close that one, and we're going to say that the med bay is a good place to be. Hopefully that'll force them in there while we deal with this. Oh, I'm going to use that cloaking. There we go. Combat me, please. Alright. So weapons are down. We can power down the defense drone and power that back up. He had to suffocate a bit for it, but he'll be fine. We'll even send the man to... Oh, nope. They left. They're chickens. Big old chickens. Okay, well, we'll get our 1 fuel right away. Yep. There's no time to salvage the enemy ship. You must jump away before the cruisers get in firing range. 1 fuel to go with our 15 we had already. Okay, let's get our doors 2 online. Get ready to do the next jump. Come on. There we go. Okay. That wasn't so bad. And jump to Sector 7. If the reports are true, this area has been under control of the pirates for quite some time. Some traders still attempt to trade with the few settlements that remain, but they do so at great risk. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. And my hat is off to you.